speak to any black people when he was there.
Stop right
No,
there.
I said
I don't recall that.
I said I didn't accuse any black people of doing it. You can't accuse a random
Why?
black guy
Was
in
the
a black.
guy- was the guy a black guy?
Yeah, the guy was a black guy,
Oh.
but everybody in the neighborhood is a predominantly black neighborhood, so you can't just accuse every black person of being the serial
can't
killer.
do that?
No.
That's not an investigation, no.
Robin, you're focusing on all the wrong details, and I've just
You're
got
so
one.
racist.
I've just got one question for you: is there a serial killer in custody or not?
There is, and you went down there.
Yes, I went to Florida. There's a serial killer in custody.
Oh, boy.
When
Are
will
you
you-
taking credit for this,
Well,
really?
he sure is. And
Yes.
when will you accept the key to the
Stop
city?
right there, terrorist.
Yes, I'll-
Your terrorizing days are over.
Yeah, I'll accept the keys to the city, and I'd like to go and have a celebration with the residents of Seminole Heights. They can sleep well at
All
night.
right, Brent, we didn't want a whole soliloquy. We just wanted to say congratulations.
Serial killers, your days are numbered.
All right, and now for your listening pleasure. Thank you, Brent. Good job.
Did he even go to that McDonald's? How close did he get?
He was there.
Halt! You're under citizen's arrest.
Stick to investigating and not jokes, Brent. That's what I got out of that little few minutes. I also want to play for you. Oh, okay. There's a whole bunch of stuff to get to. Let's see if I can get to some of it. This is, we called a religious advice show and staged a circumcision.
Oh.
And here's how it went.
This is Decree and It Shall Be, and I'm the host, Brother Francis. So I'm going to bring you in 516. You're on now.
Hi, my name's Kevin.
Hello there.
How are you?
Fine. How you doing?
Not great. I'm a 45-year-old male, and I have no control over my erection.
Okay.
Do you know why?
Yeah. Some of this may be connected to something maybe traumatic.
I think it's my foreskin causing my uncontrollable erection. It has to go. Has to go.
Let me put it this way. I have a lot of people calling in. Go to a medical doctor.
I have a samurai sword and some numbing cream. Should I circumcise myself with you on the phone right now?
If you were to do that, that's on your own business there.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
No, you can't. Okay. Whew. Whatever that gentleman is going through, that is something that they're going to be going through on their own. Now we can move on. Area code 917. You're on.
Hello? It didn't work. My foreskin's still
Tell
on.
you something while you're on here.
How about I slam this door on my cock?
You are being recorded. Okay. If that caller tries to call back, you're in the system. You can be tracked. We're going to bring in area code 864. Hallelujah. Let your light shine.
Foreskin's still on. What do I do?
Every time you call me, you are being recorded.
How about I put my cock into this fan?
Let me bring forth a prayer language.
It worked! Foreskin's off! I'm jerking it! Oh, what the fuck? I feel nothing. I can't.
Whew. I'm going to say at this point, no matter what this person chooses to do to themselves, I'm not telling them to do it. I see we have area code 514. You're on live now.
Oh my God, I think I made a mistake.
You cannot destroy something that the universe has placed in you.
What if I stapled my foreskin back on?
I speak to your soul.
My dick's all fucked up now. It's your fault. Your fault.
This was truly a trying moment.
Right.
I'll see you next week here. Take care.
Yeah.
Blessings.
Thank you.
Woo.
I like those shows.
I love it when they talk the prayer language.
Fucking religious guys. They're too much. The guy sent me a bunch of tape. I've got so many things here. I've got Jim Baker has a new shopping network that he's pushing. This guy,
really?
For a guy who went to jail and all of a sudden it seems like his empire is just growing and growing unchecked. We're the only ones talking about
How
it.
could he stay out of it?
Yeah, that's all he knows how to do, I
Yeah.
guess. I just think, you see, that's the weird thing, with this Judge Roy Moore, all these religious folks are like, hey, we're going to vote for Roy Moore. We don't give a shit about what the fake media is saying. And then, with Jim Baker, they're like, you know what, we forgive old Jim, and we're going to...
Jim committed a sin, he prayed to God, and he's forgiven.
And these religious people do put their money where their mouth is. They contribute to him. I mean, this guy's on TV. I mean, he's raising enough money that he can buy airtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should play you some of that. And then I got Wolfie on the phone because he went to an Elvis tribute convention, which was really funny. Got a lot of good stuff here. Miss Universe pageant happened. Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey's still hosting that?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, sure. He's got like 50 gigs. Matt Lauer lost his gig this morning, but...
Is Steve Harvey going to step into that one?
Of course. Who else is there? I swear, this is like a fantasy I had. When I first got into radio, I was so bad. I know people say, Howard, you couldn't have been that bad. I was that bad. Robin's Hurt Tapes. Even when Robin met me, I was pretty bad.
No, you had great potential.
Yeah, exactly. No, we weren't exactly clear on what I was. Somehow I went to #1 in Washington. I'm not sure I deserved it. But anyway.
You can't say you didn't deserve it.
Well, I guess I did deserve it.
That's like saying if Roy Moore wins the votes, he doesn't deserve to sit in the Senate.
Yeah, oh, great. But anyway, I used to have this fantasy when I first got in radio and I was barely in it and everyone was better than me. I had this like constant fantasy that there would be a virus and everyone in the country would lose their voice, not women, just men. And I'd be the only one left with a voice. And I would then get every like great radio job because I'd be the only one that had a voice. And I would automatically become the best announcer in the world. And I get all the voiceover work. And this was my dream because there was no way I was going to get to the top by actually earning it.
Well, see, that's how I feel about singing. Maybe.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
All the singers will lose their voices.
And the only musical enjoyment we could have in the world is you and your music. Like, it sucked, but you know what? It's better than nothing. At least there's some new music coming out.
You can take everything I have.
Imagine.
You can break everything I am.
Like people will like, yeah, we could listen to old music, but we just want something new. Yes. And then Robin releases a track.
Like I'm made of glass. Like I'm made of paper.
And people are like, okay, look, we are so starved for music that we like this.
So I don't dance now. I make money moves.
By the way, I do want to give this show note. Robin is recording her Christmas album today.
Yes.
Which will be part of our Christmas special. Everyone looking forward to that. I know you're working on it.
I'm working very hard on that. Yeah. We've been going over a lot of different music.
Good.
So shine bright.
Try to get one note in tune for the Christmas special.
Tonight. Tonight.
I love when you put on that accent.
Tonight.
All right. Anyway, what was I saying?
You were talking about all the
my fantasy.
Broadcasters or men losing their voices.
And this is sort of what's happening now with all this sexual harassment and raping and all kind of carrying on by the men. It might just come down to that myself and Fred are the only two broadcasters left for all this broadcast work. Every other man will be up on charges. And then Fred and I are going to swoop in and take every great broadcasting job. Like Fred, you could host.
I was going to say, which network do you want?
Yeah,
you're going to split up the network.
Why not?
I'll take or
NBC, maybe we can alternate.
I'll take NBC and ABC, and you can do Fox, CBS, and all the cable channels.
I love it.
There you go.
I love it. That sounds like a
we'll
great
be the
plan.
busiest men in show business.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I was offered a movie once.
Can I have a show too?
No, you.
The Egg Show.
The Egg Show.
No one wants to hear from you.
I want to do eggs.
I was offered a movie 100 years ago like that, where I was the guy that was the last guy. I don't think they ever made this movie, and it seems like they never will. But I thought it was pretty funny. I was the last guy on Earth who had good sperm. Everyone else was sterile due to an accident, and I'm hideous. So, like, I have to fuck every girl in order to repopulate the planet. I thought it was pretty funny. I don't know whatever happened to that movie, but they should have made it.
You didn't sign on.
No, I didn't. It wasn't my thing, but I still thought it was good. I'm writing a movie right now where Fred and I are the only two men not accused of sexual harassment. We divide up all the networks. And then, in a masterful plan, I accuse Fred of harassing me sexually.
Oh.
And then he has to resign because of his gay love for me. And
then you're alone.
And then I'm the only
top
boy
of the
with you.
heap. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering why you don't become a sex symbol.
Well, I will once all these men are in jail.
Okay.
Of course. I'll be the only guy left as a sex. Like, I'll be the only guy that women want to be with because everybody else is up on charges. Wendy, I know you're part of the Me Too campaign. Is that correct? Wendy?
Yes.
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 Yes. You've had horrible, horrible sex scandal in your life. Men have been rude to you. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes. Isn't it true just a few months ago, Bill O'Reilly wanted to come over and take a shower with you?
Yes.
See?
Oh, boy.
And isn't it true that Billy Bush wanted you?
Yes.
See?
Amazing. I did not know that Wendy was part of #MeToo.
Yeah, and by the way, Billy Bush never did anything wrong except laugh at Trump.
Yeah, he just talked to the wrong guy.
Right. And actually, isn't it true, to be more specific, that Bill O'Reilly wanted you and Billy Bush just watched and laughed?
Yes.
Yes, see?
That was the problem.
And isn't it true that Harvey Weinstein pulled out his penis in front of you?
Yes.
And isn't it true that he came in your plant?
Yes.
See? And isn't it true you were over Bill Cosby's house and you were making duty in your diaper? Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah. And it was a messy duty. It was a very hard duty because you have to take stool softener. Am I correct?
Yes.
In fact, sometimes your duty makes your ass bleed. It's so it's so sharp.
Yes.
And because Cosby knew you were retarded, didn't he slip something into your special juice box? Yes.
Yes.
Tell the story, if you would, in your own words, so I'm not feeding you anything here. Tell the story of when Charlie Rose violated you with a rake, what you rake your lawn with. Go ahead.
Charlie raked me with my lawn with a fork.
A fork? I thought it was a rake, but it was a fork, in fact.
Rake.
I mean a fork.
Make up your mind.
It's a fork. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
So Charlie Rose was at a dinner party with you, am I correct?
Yes.
And what did he do with the fork?
He raped me with the fork.
And isn't it true you gave birth to a baby fork?
Yeah.
Yes. And isn't it true, in an act of perversion, that Charlie Rose at the dinner party saw you had a full diaper and ate feces out of your diaper?
Yes.
And isn't it true that after he took your diaper off, and yet the diaper still was half full, he made you put the diaper back on?
Yes.
Rob, wow. This is an exclusive interview.
That's incredible.
We're going to call this woman Wendy X.
I would say these are the darkest revelations ever.
A Howard Stern exclusive.
Isn't it true that Brett Ratner shoved shrimp up your asshole?
Oh, no.
At a party, yes. And he said your shit was going to be like cocktail sauce.
Yes.
Yes. Talk about that, if you would, in your own words, so people don't think I'm feeding you information.
Yes. He ate my shrimp cocktail shit sauce.
Right. Isn't it true you started a movement called #MyShitToo?
Yes.
Yes. Robin, we're blowing the lid.
Oh, my goodness.
Right. George Takei never did anything to you, I hope.
Yes, he did.
Oh.
What did he do?
Great.
He made me, he raped me and made me have his baby.
Oh. Talk about the time this actor, this so-called Kevin Spacey, got his penis stuck in your bowling ball on bowling night with the retarded people.
Yes, he got his penis stuck in my bowling ball, and I had to use him as a bowling ball.
Yeah.
You threw him down
That's right, Robin.
the alley?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you get a strike?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why, and I know all of America is asking this, why are you coming forward now, in your own words, so people don't accuse me of feeding you anything?
Because I'm just coming out with the truth because I never told you all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But why now?
Why not?
I don't know. I mean,
She's retarded, Robin.
I'm
sorry.
Yeah. Robin likes to get in on this, but then she goes too far. She forgets you're retarded.
I thought we had a real victim
Right.
here.
This is a woman whose diaper was eaten by Charlie Rose. Her shitty diaper. And you're traumatizing her. You're not helping.
Her cocktail shit sauce.
Yeah. Robin's not a woman's woman. Isn't it true? Well, tell the story what Senator Al Franken did to you.
Oh, Franken, he accidentally ran my hand over with a lawnmower.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, let's back up the story. First of all, when Senator Franken met you, you allege he poked your asshole with his finger and made you smell it. Am I correct?
Yes.
When you smelled the own smell of your asshole, you vomited all over him while he jerked off. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes. And then, in the most shocking revelation is Al Franken is Wendy's lawn care person, and while he was mowing her lawn, ran over her hand.
What was she doing laying on the lawn?
Yeah, what were you doing on the lawn, Wendy?
I was getting a suntan.
Oh.
Right. Yeah. Were you nude?
Yes.
And you were laying there. Some have accused you of coming on to Al Franken because you were nude and you're
right. Angela Lansbury says you have to take responsibility for how you dress.
like, Wendy, how much do you weigh?
I weigh right now 295.
Right.
295.
And don't you think when you take all 295 pounds and expose them to Al Franken that he's going to get turned on?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And you don't shave your bush at all, am I correct?
No.
All right, so he saw your full. Did he accidentally take the lawnmower and try to shave your bush?
That's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened. That's right.
Oh.
Yes. Well, Wendy, you'll be a key witness in all of these cases.
And do you remember what happened with you and President George H.W. Bush?
No, she doesn't remember.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was an
He
accident.
had a Macarena.
He had a Macarena?
Yeah, he did the Macarena. Didn't Roy Moore rape you on an escalator at the mall? And that's why he was thrown out.
Yeah.
Yes. Judge Moore.
Actually, Judge Moore had her banned from the mall.
Yeah. Didn't they ban you from the mall where Judge Moore was?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Hey, Wendy, I got to go anyway, but thanks for playing along.
Thank you for giving us
You're
your
welcome.
confessions.
Here, watch this. Did
You're
Ryan
welcome.
did
Hey,
Ryan
Howard.
did Ryan Seacrest do anything to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Save that for another phone call. And
Okay,
let me
hey,
hang up real
Howard.
fast before you ask me for Christmas money. Goodbye.
No, my mom wanted me
I
to
got
tell
it.
you that she's
Oh,
been
no.
We gotta go.
By the way,
She wanted me to
Gloria
tell you-
Allred is already on her way to your house. She wants to sign you up.
Okay.
All right. Ask her for money.
My mom's in the hospital, and she wanted me to ask you if you can help me out because she can't help me out right now.
Tell her to call me herself.
And she wanted me to get with you to do stuff for money because I'm broke right now and I have nothing.
Well, get your mother to call us.
No, that ain't going to happen. Every time we call
My
one-
mom's in the hospital because she has something with her back leg.
Oh,
But
God.
Wendy, you're not saying you're going to have your mother call us.
I already gave money to the Lou Gehrig guy. The Lou Gehrig disease.
Okay.
He has.
Okay, but my mom wanted me to get with you to do something for money because I need money awful bad because I got a lot of stuff I need to do and get done and I got Christmas coming up.
Well, I got an idea for you. Why don't you sue all of your abusers? All those guys
Okay.
that you just told me about, like Bill Cosby.
By the way, Wendy,
Okay.
No.
remember when Howard needed money?
Yeah.
You didn't give him any.
I couldn't say anything with money because I had a homeless guy asking me for money, and my mom gave me $20, and she didn't want me to say nothing with money because she didn't want them. She didn't want me to give my money that she gave to
Why
me
don't
to
you?
them.
Why don't you go to the Walmart parking lot and hassle people for money?
I can't right now because my mom's in the hospital.
And her leg hurts. That poor woman.
She has stuff coming out of her legs, and she's doing a little better now.
First of all, number one, we have to pray to Jesus right now. Nothing happens to Wendy's mom.
Yes.
Because you know who's going to be in charge of Wendy if the mom did. You and me. I don't have time.
Don't let that happen.
And I'll bet you mom's in the hospital just to escape Wendy for a couple
Yeah, she's
of days.
taking a couple of days rest.
Right? I mean, I wouldn't put it past her, and I certainly wouldn't blame her.
Who's watching you, Wendy?
Right now I'm with my brother and sister and
I think
brother.
I think mom has a bad case of Wendy-itis. That's my thought. Shit's coming out of her foot.
She's doing an R&R from Wendy.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're a lot to handle, Wendy, if I can be honest and blunt. I mean, your mom's a saint. I mean, she goes through so much, and you got to help out.
I do. I've been helping her out a lot. I've been helping her pay some of her bills because she can't pay everything, and I've been paying my bills too.
What are your bills?
Doctor, I've been giving her my cell phone money bill. I've been, helping her out paying my doctor, my co-payments and stuff.
Yeah, come on. You know what you're doing. You're buying lottery tickets. Every time I give her money, she goes out and buys lottery tickets.
That's all she does.
No, I haven't been gambling for quite some time, Howard. I haven't been gambling since, the day that I came home back from New York. I've been gambling like maybe 1 or 2 times a day. That's about it.
Well, hey, there's some guy on the phone here who wants to talk about you. What is it, Austin? Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Is Howard?
Yeah, say something. Don't interrupt.
Okay, well, Wendy got banned from Walmart for shoplifting.
Is that true, Wendy?
No.
Oh.
Sure as hell is.
No, I'm not. That was not me.
That was
Yeah.
Wendy doesn't shoplift.
Yeah, she got caught shoplifting, but she's not allowed back in
No,
there.
I was not. That was not me. I did not shoplift. I have my own money. I've been using money that my mom gave me.
Wendy, you know not to. You know not to shoplift, right?
She asked me for $15. I walked by her. She sits on the front bench, and you walk in there. She's not allowed back in there anymore because of that.
Did they ban you from Walmart?
No.
No. All right. So this
I
guy's
still go back there.
Austin. She says that she's not banned.
She is banned. She's full of shit because I didn't see her
No,
going
I'm
to ask her. Where's Wendy
No,
been?
I'm not.
No, she's not
Me and
allowed
my
back to
mom
Walmart.
shops there.
Hey,
She
her
got
mom
caught
was there.
shoplifting. No,
Hold on,
she
Gary the Conqueror wants to say something. All right. Yeah, Gary.
Hello.
Hello.
Wendy, I'm
Hey,
sorry
Gary.
for touching you inappropriately.
You love Wendy, right?
I love you, Wendy.
Yeah. And
I love you too, Gary.
I've got pictures of you on my Labrador laptop.
Oh.
and your Labrador.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, enough of that. That was sour, Gary. Lest anyone think. Listen, Wendy, first of all, I hope your mom's going to be okay because I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't think her mom's in the hospital. And all of a sudden notice
Yes,
she had
is.
money
I just
when the
came
guy...
from seeing her last night.
I believe that her mom is in the hospital.
I think her mom is in what you call a hotel.
I hope she is. Now, Wendy's a lot to handle, but we love Wendy.
But notice how she had money every time the guy accused her of shoplifting?
Yeah. I have my own money. Well, she plays me. Let's be honest, Wendy. You play me a lot for money. And
No, I do not. I do not play you a lot for money. I have serious stuff I need to get done, and I can't do anything because I'm flat broke right now, and I don't get very much from my SSI or my...
How many medications are you on? Like, how many pills do you take?
I'm not on any pills. I'm on a depot shot where it helps me from not having a period.
Oh, that sounds good. And who needs her having a period?
No,
Jesus,
we don't
what a
need that.
mess. You only have that? That's all you take?
Plus I take medicine when I'm sick sometimes.
Right. Well,
But
Scott
I'm
the
not sick
engineer.
right now.
Scott the engineer is on how many medications, Robin?
13.
Do you ever take like a really? Scott was telling us he has to take a stool softener because his shits are so hard. Sometimes his ass bleeds.
Well, if I catch shit, I eat prunes.
Yeah. Maybe Scott should do that.
And do you ever have such a hard duty like Scott does where like you push and it won't come out?
Yes.
Scott describes sometimes it's so hard, half the duty comes out and then half of it's still stuck like right where the hole is.
Like a rock.
Maybe he needs to eat prunes like me.
Yeah. His diet is poor. Look at Wendy giving Scott advice.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, Wendy, let me go and check what kind of money I got for the holidays.
Okay.
And we'll get back to you, but you got to stop calling for money. It's killing me.
Stop it, Howard.
What?
She's never stopped calling, no matter how many
I know.
times we say to stop.
All right, I got an idea.
What?
Hey, Wendy, whenever you need money, just call Robin. All right, let her deal with you, okay? Yeah, what?
Okay.
We just got a note from Wolfie. Wolfie said he was with her last year taping a special, and she was on the phone with you saying she had no money, and he said her wallet was filled with money.
Yeah.
Let me get Wolfie on the phone. Maybe Wolfie knows something here. Wolfie,
It was not full of money. That was receipts and stuff in my money. All I had on me that day was like $30.
Wolfie.
Oh.
Hey, man, how are you?
Is that true?
All I can say is we went to the mall last year at Christmas time, and Wendy was complaining that she didn't have money. She opened up her wallet. It was stuffed with $20 bills.
Exactly.
No, it was not. It was not stuffed with $20 bill. I remember what my mom gave me. She gave me $30, and then she gave me another $20, and that was $50.
This broad's stuffed with cash.
Wendy, do you know the difference between a truth and a lie?
And also, I have receipts in my wallet, too.
She's like
with my money.
Wendy Rockefeller.
Well, first she only had $20 or $30. Now it became $50.
She's retarded.
Yeah, because
20
I
and
asked
30
my
is
mom
50.
for $20 before we walked out the mall. Before we went in the mall, I asked my mom for extra $20 so I can
Why do you have
get
receipts?
them at the mall.
Yeah, receipts for what?
She has more money than teeth.
What, is she keeping those for tax purposes?
Yeah, for my taxes.
That was the thing. She kept walking around the mall saying that she wanted to get her mom something, but she didn't have money. But every time she would open up her wallet to buy soda or whatever, you would see all this money falling out of it. So
all right, let's take a breather from all this financial stuff, and I'll get back to Wendy, or I'll have Robin get back to Wendy. All right.
All right.
Unless you have anything else to add.
Oh, I had a separate question for you beyond.
All right, I'll put you back on hold, Wolfie, because I do want to ask you about that Elvis thing.
Okay, cool.
What is it, Tom?
Yeah, you should give her some money.
We always do.
Do it again. She provides content for the show. She's almost an employee, for Christ's sake. Give her some money.
Look at you, Mr. Got
Why
Rocks.
don't you give her some money?
You know, someone's got to hold the bottom line.
Wendy his.
Hey, Wendy, Tom is going to give you his number in Massachusetts, and you can call him. He'll give you endless money.
Okay.
Can I rape you?
Can Tom rape you?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Yeah.
Oh, that's hot. Thank
Great.
you.
How is she fending for herself? Thank you, Tom. All right, Wendy, I'll get back to you. Every Christmas I
right.
send her a little something.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. I have to get her off the phone. Be here all day.
Boy, she can come up with those excuses fast.
20, 30, receipts, her mother.
Mom is in the hospital. She knows how to make you feel bad for her.
Oh, she is a pro. Oh, I don't know if I have time for Wolfie. Let me get him on. He had a good report. Guys, where am I at? How many breaks? Because I got a...
You got one more break.
I do?
Yeah.
I got to nothing because I bullshit with Wendy the whole time.
And Howard, I just thought about it too. Remember, she fleeced about $50 off of people in the parking lot that same day too.
I know.
So she had that money on top of everything else she already had.
But I look like a dick if I don't give her something around the holidays, so I got to.
Oh, it's funny. I spent some time with Gary the Conqueror a few weeks back too, and both of them, they are so obsessed with you and giving them money. It's great.
Really?
Yeah,
even Gary?
Yeah, he wants me to get him a laptop. That's the latest.
He wants more than that. His impression of what you owe him it's incredible.
Yeah, he's a lot like Jackie.
He thinks you owe him something?
Yes,
Yeah.
he definitely thinks that.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, Wolfie, I'll get to your Elvis report on the next show. I just ran out of time.
Yeah, no worries. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask my other question real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, who do you think is the best leader on your staff?
Leader? Me. That's it.
No, I mean beyond you, of course.
Beyond me. Who's the best leader?
Like if you were voting, someone from your staff was going to be president, who would be the best leader?
Oh. I thought you said eater, because that's Benji.
We've established that.
Yeah, he eats eggs, salad.
Elegant eat.
I'm the best eater. You know it. Admit it.
I could eat that for you.
Best leader.
No cheese.
Who's the best leader, Robin?
I think Gary would probably be a good candidate for president.
I think Will.
Maybe Will.
Do you want some criteria for a great leader?
All right.
Decisiveness, awareness, focus, accountability, empathy, confidence, optimism, honesty, and inspiration.
Well, Fred got dropped right on the first one.
Absolutely. I think Wolfie's vying for the position.
I don't know, Wolfie. I don't care. All of them are wonderful. They'd all make great presidents. Thank you. Fucking dumb question. Who's the best leader? I don't know. That Miss Universe pageant, oh my God. Steve Harvey, I don't know why on these shows they can't just have Steve Harvey come out and go, okay, if you want the list of rules, go to a website and read them. He starts it, the first thing out, it's so fucking boring.
He has to tell you the rules?
Yeah, like if I was producing it, I'd go, you know what, can we skip Steve reading the rules?
Miss Universe is truly an international competition, so this year we're changing things up. Tonight, for the first time, countries will be separated into 3 groups based on their geography. Group 1 is the Americas group.
Yeah.
Group 2 is Europe.
Yes.
Group 3 is Africa and Asia.
Wait, let me write this all down.
Pacific. For the Americas, you're going to meet 33 contestants. For Europe, you will meet 27
Jesus, and the music ain't helping.
Contestants. And finally, you will meet 32 contestants that will come from Africa and Asia Pacific.
And then we take the whole world and divide it by pi.
Why does this matter?
I don't know.
If it combined. Yeah. 4 women from each of the groups are guaranteed to move on to the finals. Then to round out...
Holy mackerel. The Electoral College is less complicated.
Our top 16, we've got 4 wild card spots that are open to all the remaining contestants, regardless of the group. Okay? All right, it's time to get to it.
Here's the rules. You ready? Howard Stern hosting. Long story short, hottest chick wins.
Right.
That's it.
We get it.
See, when Trump was in charge of Miss Universe,
there were no rules.
There was no fucking rules. The rule was Trump's going to tell you who's in Miss Universe and who's hot. See, that's the Trump I want back. The guy running the Miss Universe. Group 14 will then challenge Group 13 to a jousting session.
There's going to be a rope pull contest.
Group 6 is represented by terrorist countries. This is where Al-Qaeda is over 50% of the population. Group 12 does not do anal. Group 14. Group 15, Group 16 will move to the back, while Group 17, 18 through 27 will then compete. Group 5 does not have vowels in their names.
Do you remember your groups?
Does anyone remember laughter? Group 32 hates the Jews, and that's a big-ass group. And now let the festivities begin. Is there anyone left? What the fuck kind of thing is that? Why would you open up a show with that?
So exciting and entertaining.
Group 9 are peoples darker than cardboard. Groups 10, light-skinned white women. Group 11, women who shave. Group 12, no shaving. Group 10, people who speak in clicks. And now let the festivities begin. Fucking weird, right?
I've never heard a show open like that.
See, since Trump used to own the Miss Universe pageant. And I guess he had to get rid of it. I mean, because back in the Trump day, I don't recall anything like this.
Well, isn't it interesting? The only thing he had to get rid of was the Miss Universe pageant.
I like when he gets into the groups. Group 53. You got to give me the bad music, Fred.
See if I can. Trying to find some good bad music.
Some good bad music, please. So I could be Steve Harvey announcing the rules.
Sounds like camp, you know.
Yeah.
When
Miss Universe is truly
get everybody together.
Yeah, it's like,
Miss Universe is truly an international competition. So this year we're changing things up.
Oh, good.
Tonight, for the first time, countries will be separated into 3 groups based.
Groups.
It sounded like a lot more than 3 groups.
Didn't it? Because then there were subgroups.
On their geography. Group 1 is
Group 149, amputees and mongoloids. Group 44's got vaginosis. Group 53, all girls named Lisa. Group 73, Weinstein accusers.
the Americas group. Group 2 is Europe. Group 3 is Africa and Asia.
Listen to it. Like, dude, I want to see chicks in bikinis.
Where are the girls?
That's bad music. That's not good bad music.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to find
music.
some bad music.
It's got to have thumping drum.
Yeah, I know.
Pacific. For the Americas.
What was that? For the Americas? What's that? Group 67, women with lazy eyes. Group 69, women who love Ronnie.
You're going to meet 33 contestants.
33 contestants, 3 of which are lesbian Eskimos.
For Europe, you will meet 27 contestants.
27 contestants.
And finally, you will meet 32 contestants that will come from Africa and Asia Pacific combined.
Why? Group
Why
20.
are they combined? No.
Group 23, baby arms and thalidomide babies. Group 20. I mean, what the fuck is that? Wasn't that weird?
Group 21, transgender.
Transgender. Not over Trump's dead body. Let's see. Outgoing Miss Universe Iris Mitterrandere gave a farewell speech. Oh, yeah, this is good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She actually sounds like she thinks she represented the entire universe. I think she bought it hook, line, and sinker.
And this is my last night as Miss Universe, and I'm really proud. I'm proud to
Proud of what?
represent the universe and to represent my country, France.
You look good in a thong.
Thank you.
Yes.
And they had a whole segment pre-taped that.
What's pre-taped?
Well, it's before the swimsuit competition. A few of the contestants were brought in for a serious discussion about being part of the swimsuit competition, because I guess nowadays you don't want to just be in a swimsuit competition, because then you're like a piece of meat, you know. So you have to give your theory on why the swimsuit competition is good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is it good?
Oh, you got to hear this. It's a...
So ladies, I'm sure I've not been the only one that's been stereotyped for being a beauty queen, as they call it. People think, how can you enter a pageant and be all for women empowerment? Oh, yeah. And then you walk in a stage.
Is she deaf? Because I don't know what thing she's saying. So the women's empowerment.
In a bikini. But I kind of feel that I work so hard to be fit and to be healthy. I'm so proud of who I am. And if that can inspire somebody else to live a healthier lifestyle, then why not?
You see, she's in a bikini.
To inspire.
Right. Being a hot chick's the best.
I suppose all the men in the audience are inspired, too.
Yeah. Inspired to rub out one.
One of my favorite quotes is that I've chosen to celebrate my femininity rather than be apologetic for it. And I think that's what we all stand for. It's just a time to celebrate us, celebrate women. Why
I'm all
should
for
we
that.
be apologetic?
Let's celebrate your femininity. I wear bikini to celebrate, actually, I air out my vagina. Honesty.
What we're doing is great.
We're perfectly imperfect.
Exactly.
And this is our message. They don't say Miss Universe beautiful. They say confidently beautiful. Yeah. And that's the heart.
What?
I know. It's fucked up.
What did they just say?
They're talking such bullshit. They just kind of put everyone over everyone else. You're in a bikini because you're hot. That's it.
This is a beauty contest.
It is empowerment.
I don't know how you get around that.
That's it. It's old-fashioned beauty contest, fucking outdated, this day and age. That's it. We're perfectly imperfect, which is perfect. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get back to the rules. These pageant contestants are starting to figure out that on the final question, even if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, just say anything.
Right. They could talk about the bikini contest again.
The only one I could find that really didn't get the memo, Miss Thailand. She didn't make any sense on her answer. And she didn't advance to the final three, so I'm thinking this might have hurt her. Miss Thailand.
What do you think has been the most important social movement of your generation and why?
Yeah, her lights were out on this one. I think her thong was too tight. Yeah, she was just like, what was the question again? What
was the most significant social movement in your generation?
I think the most important social movement so far is that we're having a aging population. But so the most important movement in our time is definitely the youth. So the youth is the future. The youth is something that we have to invest in because they're the ones who are going to look after the earth that we live in.
What?
Thank you.
Thank you, Thailand.
Wow. They got rid of her after that answer. They were like, you look hot, but we're not putting up with that. I think her answer was basically fuck old people.
Right. Forget them. Don't give them any money. Finance youth.
The youth movement. Please comment. The future is the thing that happens after the past. Oh, okay. Get out. That's it. We're not putting up with you. But anyway, that was the Miss Universe. That was my report on the Miss Universe pageant, in case you missed it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and
because I wait for your recap. I don't watch the show.
Yeah, I would really like to see Trump kind of get back into the Miss Universe situation.
I don't think there'll be a rating point left if they keep doing it the way they're doing it without him.
Right. Hillary Clinton, I think, is running the Miss Universe pageant now. I do want to say I should probably... Oh, by the way, I should mention as a disclaimer, too, that Wendy, the slow adult, was not molested by any of those people.
I don't think she's ever met them.
Yeah, and actually has never met any of them.
Yeah.
That is merely for comedy purposes.
Do we have to say that now? Are things getting that tough? People can't figure that out.
I don't know. There's a bunch of idiots out there. But I will say Steven Singer is the jeweler to go to when you need fine jewelry. Steven Singer wants you to know something really important. Steven Singer is not having a sale. That's right. And I admire this. He is not having a sale. Steven does not play the pricing game. He doesn't pretend to give you big discounts for holidays like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Flag Day, the third Thursday of the month, or whatever day it is. You know, and this is the truth for anyone who knows Steven, that basically everyone, no coupon, no weird sale dates. Steven Singer only has one price. That's singing. There's never a sale or discount at Steven Singer. You never have to negotiate. You never have to worry if you really got the best price or if the guy before you or after you got a better price than you. He's not going to mark something up to pretend to mark it back down. It's one perfect price for everyone. And it's backed up by the best guarantee in the business with fast and free shipping both ways, free returns, and a full 100% 100-day money-back guarantee. Visit Steven in Philadelphia at the other corner of 8th and Walnut on the phone at 1-888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER or online at IHateStevenSinger.com. Steven Singer Jewelers. One price, one place. Steven Singer, yeah.
Dancing with the Stars with David Arquette.
Kim was really tough on you in rehearsals this week. How do you feel when you have to take constructive criticism from your pro?
Well, we've been rehearsing like crazy, so you're gonna get it or you're not. You know, sometimes you get out there and the music's so loud and your head just goes baba booey.
The Howard Stern Show. Share your thoughts.
Call the Howard Stern Wrap-Up Show with your hosts, John Hein and Gary Delabate. Live every day following the Howard Stern Show.
Beards of all lengths require proper care and maintenance. Cremo's line of beard products has your back, or rather, your face. From beard wash and scruff cream to revitalizing oils and styling balm, each is expertly crafted to soothe, soften, and relieve the itch for any stage of beard growth.
Uploaded by the World of Howard Stern channel.
So whether it's short and scruffy or long and glorious, your beard will always look and feel its best. Grow a beard to be proud of, and beard boldly. Look for the Cremo Crown in the shave aisle at Walmart, Target, and Walgreens.
Oh my. That was fun. You know what I like about you?
My personality? My body? The way
The fact that you're so worldly.
Worldly?
Yeah. Whenever I come over, I love wearing your cool t-shirts from all those dive bars you visited in the U.S. Like the one I'm wearing now from the Bob Inn in Chicago. It's a real turn on.
Actually, I have a confession. I didn't really visit all those places. I got them as a gift from my sister from Dive Bar Shirt Club.
Dive Bar Shirt Club is the T-shirt of the month club that celebrates cool and unusual dive bars from around the USA, like Red Barn Pub in Mandeville, Louisiana, where glasses are raised in a barn. If you or someone you know loves dive bars, then join the Dive Bar Shirt Club. Membership entitles you to receive a rare T-shirt from the best bars you've never heard of. Join today at divebarshirtclub.com and get a free month with a purchase of 6 months or more. If you're still stumped finding the perfect gift, sign up until Christmas Day at divebarshirtclub.com. Dive Bar Shirt Club.
How you doing, Dr. Greenberg?
I'm doing great now because all these couples are going to be happy sleeping together. You have to understand that mouthpieces are the best solution for snoring. They're better than pillows. They're better than mattresses. They're better than those strips you put on your nose and things you put in your nose.
And the best mouthpiece is a Zipa, Doc. A Zipa. It's the only one that works.
You understand the reason why the Zipa is different from all the other mouthpieces is because we've got that tongue elastic strap to keep the tongue from falling back, to keep that airway open, which eliminates the snoring.
That's right, because it really works. It's the best mouthpiece in the world. That's why I'm trying to tell everybody.
If you go to our website, you'll see one of the major news programs did a test, and they compared us to a pillow, they compared us to a chin strap, and guess what? There was only one of them that worked, and it was the mouthpiece.
Now I'm going to do my thing. Get a Zipa today at Zipa.com. That's ZYPPAH.com.
PP? What a sexy song behind me, huh? Good thing I'm talking about heat holders. It is getting cold outside, and keep yourself warm this winter with heat holders. I am always cold. I hate winter. Heat Holders says their socks will keep your feet 7 times warmer than just ordinary socks because of their 3-stage process, which combines cashmere-like insulation yarn that's soft to the touch, a long loop pile, and then intense brushing on the inside. Heat Holders guarantees this traps warm air closer to your skin longer, keeping your feet warm comfortably and dry. Pamper your feet. Come on, Heat Holders. Also, check out their hats, their gloves, throws, scarves, and much, much more. Give someone you love Heat Holders for the holidays. Go to heatholders.com. Enter the code 100 to save 15% off your order, along with free shipping on any purchase of $25 or more. Don't freeze this winter. Go to heatholders.com. Use the code 100. That's heatholders.com. Heat Holders, making life warmer. As we start the news, I do want to just remind everyone it is Tam Mom's birthday. That's right. She has turned how old? I don't know. Maybe you're not supposed to give out a lady's age. Right? You don't give out an age. But anyway, happy birthday, Tan Mom.
Oh, my God.
Happy birthday.
Where's Sal? I'll take a talk. Let's cut to the chase. Sal! Okay. Yada, yada, yada. Yes. Motherfucker!
Happy birthday. Wow. You don't give out a lady's age, right, Robin? Isn't that one of the rules?
That is one of the rules, unless she's comfortable with it.
That's right, Robin. Good for you, knowing the boundaries.
It's so easy, as you say.
It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love. Maybe you ought to put that on your Christmas album.
But that's not Christmas.
Oh, that's right. Okay, let's go to Robin's news. Robin, let's see if there isn't a little tune for you.
Hello, Robin, some head is what I'm thinking. Come on, I'm horny. A whole lot of semen is what you'll be drinking. Come on, I'm horny. I had a dream that we'd both come together. You spread your lovely ass cheeks and you feel it so hard. Come on, Robin, what fuck is what I'm thinking.
I guess this is another David Cassidy tribute, huh?
Yes, they're pouring in, as they say.
Yeah, Robin, I'm horny. He suggests that he's so horny that you should just like kind of spread your legs and give him sex.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Oy vey. All right, Robin, what horrible news is going on?
Well, Howard, in the news today, I figured we'd start off with the serial killer story since we have a connection to the Tampa serial killing that was going on. Brent went down there on his Thanksgiving vacation.
9 days. Why does Brent have 9 days off?
The killer.
Yes.
And came up empty-handed.
Yes.
And I say this because when the police gave their press conference yesterday, Brent's name was not mentioned.
Well, if you know anything about, sometimes law enforcement takes credit for other people's work. Brent does. Brent claims he cracked that case. He forced the serial killer out into the open. Brent is a quiet hero. I'll say that. Yeah.
Yes, not taking credit at all, not even wanting
Doesn't want any credit.
Police in Florida say they've made an arrest in the string of murders terrorizing a Tampa, Florida neighborhood. 1-3.
All right. So this is good news. Finally, Robin, we have a result.
Our detectives are currently working on the charging documents, and we will be charging 4 counts of first-degree murder for Hal Emmanuel Donaldson III.
And thank you, Brent Hatley.
That's Police Chief Brian Dugan. He also explains how they came to arrest Donaldson. Now, surely they would have to mention Brent in this, right?
Right, of course.
1-4.
Yeah.
We received some information
from Brent Hatley
about Mr. Donaldson.
When Brent Hatley showed up,
having a firearm at the McDonald's, one of his co-workers approached a police officer. That is what led us to that.
Doesn't it make you a little worried about who's at McDonald's?
Yeah, I mean, but why would a serial killer... I'm being serious now. Why would a serial killer go to a McDonald's, have his weapon in his bag, hand it to it? Why did he hand it to the co-worker? Because he was going into a bank?
Yeah, he was going to get a check cashed or something, or get a loan so he could get out of town.
They're saying he was trying to get rent. He was going to get cash his check.
So he was probably afraid that if he set off a metal detector or something, I don't know.
Maybe there's a lot of security at the check cashing place.
Yeah. Yeah, and like if they saw...
no security at McDonald's.
That's right. And then the woman said, "Oh, this is this guy's gun. Why did he hand it to me?"
I guess she must have looked in the bag. But she said, I heard people being interviewed who work at that McDonald's, and they said it was really tough to work there because the guy seemed weird. And so she probably looked in the bag because of how weird he was.
Yeah.
So here's the mayor.
Do you think he did anything weird to the food at the McDonald's? Like,
well, you have to wonder.
Yeah, I know. Shit. Like, could he possibly have had the decency not to fuck with your sandwich?
No, I don't think
no.
so.
That's a no. That was a pretty firm no. You didn't even think about it.
Bob Buckhorn is the mayor of Tampa.
Hey, Brent, did you eat at McDonald's while you were there? Probably Brent was like within inches of the serial killer. Didn't even know it.
Probably walked past him constantly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I had every meal there. I'm on the same diet Scott the engineer is. Did you go to McDonald's at all? Seriously?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
But that is a McDonald's where a lot of cops eat.
Right.
Because there's a police substation right by that McDonald's.
I see.
And that's why the patrolman was in there doing his paperwork.
And you weren't.
Yeah. Why don't you go where the cops went?
Well, if the cops are there, then I don't need to be there.
Right.
Like we've got to cover different areas.
Yeah, but that's where he was.
Well, he didn't know that.
I mean, that's the last place
But you told me before you left, you suspected based on profiling that this guy might be a McDonald's worker, right?
Yes.
You did tell me that.
A very unique case that this guy would be working in a McDonald's.
And you told me that you suspected that this guy might be carrying a gun in a bag.
Correct.
Yeah.
That he would hand to a coworker.
Then you told me he might try to get out of town and get some cash.
Correct.
Right. So you were pretty much right on about everything.
I mean, I was seconds away.
Mr. Profiler.
Yeah.
But anyway, the mayor of Tampa says that this is what he saw as a battle between good and evil from the very beginning. 1-5.
All right.
51 days ago, I said this was a struggle between good and evil. Well, tonight, goodness has won.
Right.
Tonight, in the battle between darkness and light, light has won.
Why are you rolling your eyes, Brent?
I hate this guy.
Why?
When he was a city councilman in
Yeah.
Tampa, he passed a law that if you went into a strip club, the strippers have to stay 6 feet away from you.
Oh, that ain't fun.
So we organized a protest that said, I want my lap dance at a city council meeting.
Did you win?
He passed the law, but the strip clubs just said, fuck
They
it.
ignored it.
Fuck it. And,
Yeah, who's going in there to enforce it?
and then the mayor, who is this great woman, Pamela Arroyo, was like, I just don't have the resources to enforce this. Like, I can either get the criminals off your streets or out of the strip clubs, one of the two.
Yeah, right. Jeez.
So he's kind of a bit of an authoritarian, that guy.
I see. Well, sounds pretty good there, but I'm glad they caught the serial killer.
Yeah,
Let's just leave it at that.
That's fantastic.
All right,
Great
you.
work.
Thank you, Brent. Brent led a protest.
A strip protest.
You know what? Who the hell wants the stripper staying 6 feet?
Away. What good is that? You might as well stay home.
You can't even get an accidental knee to your crotch. What else, Robin?
Do you think the late night wars are going to heat up now? We have been
Yes, I do.
a little perturbed at all of the camaraderie among the late night show hosts.
I know all these guys personally. They're not as camaraderie-ized as you might think.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
that's
all
right,
a sham?
That's right.
Well,
Jimmy Kimmel's got a dartboard with all those guys.
Jimbo Kimball. Stephen Colbert has maintained his lead in the ratings. And now they say Jimmy Fallon is struggling to stay in second place. Because Jimmy Kimmel is surging.
Oh, my goodness.
Kimball.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. That he's coming on strong.
This is
Colbert has
wild.
overtaken the front spot. They're eroding his
Do you think?
numbers in the 18 to 49 category.
Do you think in this crazy world where our world is going crazy, right?
Yes.
Do you think any of the late night hosts will put a hit out on the other late night hosts? It wouldn't be crazy. We've seen craziness.
These things can get contentious.
I sure
I
can.
hope it doesn't come to that.
Oh my God, what is going on? I didn't know. I never see the old days. There used to be ratings everywhere. I was not up on that.
Yeah, I just read this. I was reading some things last night, and I saw that Jimmy is struggling now to maintain the second place.
My goodness. Boy, oh boy, what a war. It's a war out there.
Yeah.
Respect, Robin. Respect is an important word at the Cremo Company.
Oh, yeah?
That's right. I just wanted to say that. Cremo, right, Fred?
Cremo.
Yeah, Cremo says they infuse respect into every product they make. I like that. That's their credo at Cremo. They have a credo at Cremo. See? Like their luxuriously rich and slick shave creams that use super slick molecules and soothing conditioners to give you a close shave with virtually no nicks, burns, or irritation. No matter what kind of blade you use. And that's respect. Respect for what is timely and timeless. Respect for tradition, rituals. And of course, respect for what's best for you. Cremo says that's the difference between shave cream and shave cream with what? Soul. I dig it. I dig that Cremo has respect.
And soul.
And soul, yes. Did I leave that out wrong? Try Cremo shave cream for an astonishingly close shave. Cremo. the soul of the shave. Look for the Cremo Crown at Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, and on Amazon. Available in original, cooling, and new sandalwood. Cremo. Come on, Robin. Sing about Cremo. 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 We're like Simon and Garfunkel.
Garfinkel?
Whoa. Cremo. There you go. I can harmonize with you. You're good. You know how to sing. Finally, someone I can collaborate with.
Oh, look what you made me do.
Look what you made me do. Thank
Look
you.
what you just made me
Do.
Look what you just made me do.
Do.
Look what you just made me do.
Do. Here's a song by Robin and Ronnie.
Look what you just made me
Do.
Look what you just made me do.
Robin, anything else in the news?
Well, of course, NBC announced today that it has fired longtime Today Show host Matt Lauer.
Gee whiz.
And it's over sexual misconduct allegations.
And now, Robin's Hollywood sexual assault allegation update of the day.
Jesus.
It is now being revealed that a female NBC staffer during the Sochi Winter Olympics alleges that she was sexually assaulted. An NBC insider said Lauer's alleged victim complained to Human Resources on Monday. This happened so quickly. She didn't go to the media. She made a complaint to NBC's Human Resources, and her evidence was so compelling that Matt was fired on Tuesday.
What if they have to bring back Willard Scott? Like, they go through everyone and everyone has charges.
Now they got to go get the old guys and bring them back?
That's because their dicks are, calmed down.
Yeah.
Jeez, this is horrible. We don't match so many years.
And the victim said she had evidence that this had also happened to other women. But so far, nothing else has been said. The decision to fire Matt was made late last night. They said they informed Matt before bedtime last night. Do you think he got any sleep?
Zero sleep.
They're terrible times to tell you something.
Right. What is the best time to tell you you're being fired for sexual harassment?
Well, I don't think there's a really good time.
I say after lunch.
After lunch?
Yeah.
Why after lunch?
I don't know.
I was going to say
breakfast.
At least after breakfast.
Right. Or why not do it on the air for ratings? Like tell Matt, like right in the middle of the show, have like Andy Lack walk out and do it right on the air.
Like a surprise.
Right. We have good news and bad news. You wanted more free time?
Yes.
Well, good news is you're going to have a lot of it. Bad news is.
Why?
That's the bad news. Ay. Well, look. How about like they build an ejector seat right into the set?
Oh, that would have been good.
Or a trap door.
If Matt had been sitting there.
And then all of a sudden they just kind of fucking eject him into the air.
He just went flying and that's the end of Matt Lauer.
Right. What happened? He was in the ejector seat. Shoot him across that ice rink that they always do the Christmas lighting from.
And guess what? The Christmas lighting is tonight.
Oh, no.
Is that going to put a damper? Because that's an NBC special.
I mean, Al Roker can barely eat.
Howard.
Yeah.
Somebody just sent me a note. The Olympics are coming up in February. They probably have packages that are done months in advance that they got to go back and edit Matt out of.
Really? They do them that much in advance?
Yeah, they do profile pieces on people like pretty far in advance.
I'm so glad we don't work for a professional organization. I'm not working that
nothing
far in
is
advance.
done that far in advance.
That's a shitty job. Well,
but, now the speculation is what will happen. And, one name we didn't mention as possibly replacing Matt was Megyn Kelly. They spent a lot of money on her to get her from Fox. So maybe she's the front runner to take over that position.
If I ran a network, I'd just hire women.
Well, that would be a practically all-female Today Show with Al Roker.
Al Roker, who's like a woman, and just women with Al Roker. Because Al Roker, he's not doing anything, right? He's got to be
a teddy bear.
All right, he's not even like looking at women that way. The guy, he's just fucking flying under the radar.
And I think that you could feel pretty safe watching the show.
Yeah. And they'll just rename it. Not the Today Show. It'll be Al and the Gals. We have nothing to worry about. And then we take everyone accused of sexual harassment and send them to that Richard Branson Island, Harassment Island.
Right.
And let them go there. I'm not even sure
what's going to happen there.
I don't think Al Roker has genitals, so he's safe.
He used to. He'd had a couple of kids.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. He's like a Ken
I don't
doll.
know if he has them anymore.
They cut his cock off.
Meanwhile, I guess this was back in 2012. People are now going back and combing through things.
Mm-hmm.
And Andy Cohen, when he had Katie Couric on his show back then, asked what was Matt's most annoying habit. 112.
Oh, no. What was this?
You co-hosted the Today Show with Matt Lauer for 15 years. What is Matt's most annoying habit?
He pinches me on the ass a lot.
Wow! I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Smells my ass?
Everybody.
He pinches me on the ass a lot.
Oh, my God. See? Oh, boy.
But nobody picked up on it back then when she said that.
At least he didn't jizz on her, Robin. Right?
Well, not to my knowledge. She didn't say that.
Oh, wait a second. There are degrees. Harvey Weinstein jizzed in a potted plant. Holy moly.
We don't know the details. We just know it was a staffer who worked on the Sochi Olympics. So I'm sure further details are to come. And you wonder, what was the evidence? This woman had compelling evidence.
Oh, this is awkward because, geez, I know Matt so well, and you do.
Oh, yeah. Always liked him.
I had a feel that nothing inappropriate between you two, right?
We were never alone. You wouldn't let us be alone.
I knew enough. I had a
Matt would have been in trouble. You wouldn't.
Well, you are such a temptress. No man is safe around you. No man can resist. And there is your music.
Yeah.
Robin, you're looking
Should we be
good.
looking at ABC now and saying who among this group?
Not George. Not George. No way. No fucking way.
You're willing to go on record.
That's right. He's going to be our next president.
All right.
George Stephanopoulos.
Well, it doesn't stop you from being president, apparently.
Yeah, that's the one job you can get. and senator.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I do pinch Fred's ass, but he always giggles. He seems to enjoy it.
Seems okay.
Yeah. You like it, though, right?
I do.
And then he sticks his finger up my asshole.
So,
All in good fun.
And it's clean.
And it's clean.
The announcement that Matt was leaving today was made by Savannah Guthrie, his co-host, and Hoda Kotb.
Kotb. Oh, what'd you say?
Kotb.
Kotb. I love that. K-O-T-B is a name.
Good for you.
It's missing a vowel.
Yeah.
You can't be Kotb.
No, you're Kot.
Like Kotb would be K-O-T-B-E-E.
Or B-E at
Right.
least.
She should change her name to Hoda Gatsby. I like that Hoda. I know Hoda.
I know Hoda too, sweetheart.
Yeah, they should maybe make her I would put Hoda in that slot because A, she's a woman. I've been around Hoda. She's never grabbed my balls or anything.
She's always been appropriate.
She's been pretty appropriate, and I'm pretty hot. I mean, if someone was going to be inappropriate.
You're the test.
I'm the test. They stick me in a room
You've
with them.
been alone with her?
Yes, I have. No, I don't think I actually have, but she'd probably throw up.
Well, you know what I thought about shortly after we made this announcement was when they were announcing that NBC was going to be broadcast on Sirius, like there was going to be programming from the Today Show.
Yes.
Put on Sirius XM, and Matt came in and Savannah came in.
Yes.
And they were all so happy to be together.
Yes.
And it just, it's awful to have people you like being exposed as
it is
people who aren't, always appropriate.
It sucks. Sucks for the people who are being harassed, and it sucks for
us.
Everything comes back to us. We don't want to be involved or disturbed.
That's right. We just want to have fun.
Yeah. Look how much fun we are.
Let's hear it!
Come on, Ronnie. Let's go.
Hear it!
Let's have some fun. Let's lighten up the mood.
69!
There you go. Yeah.
And so
Best streaks.
It's very hard to have fun when you're talking about your friends.
By the way, Today's Show Radio, channel 108 on Sirius XM. There you go. Another reason to listen. I've been tooting our own horn. Excellent Christmas gift, right?
Yeah.
Sure. I give people subscriptions at Christmas.
So do I.
Thank you.
And now you can be right there to find out who will replace Matt Lauer and how the Today Show will survive.
We have a
because
picture
they're saying
of Matt.
he was the most important person
All right, I'm going to give you
to
something.
that show.
I'm going to give you a decision to make right now, Robin.
All right.
This is fun for you. We got a picture. As you know, we have many pictures of celebrities who are on the show with us. We have a picture of Matt hanging up in our compound. Do we take it down?
Yes.
Wow. What a fucking cold, quick decision that was.
But Howard.
Go ahead.
What, are you going to, if somebody's accused of a crime, you're going to leave their picture up? Would you have a picture of OJ? He's been a guest.
Actually, we do have a picture of OJ.
It happens.
You have to. Everyone does. Okay. I hear you. All right. That's a good answer. Will you smash it with a hammer, though?
No.
No. Okay.
And we should just quietly take it down. It shouldn't
Quietly.
be a big fanfare.
Let's not make a big deal. Let's have Benji just take it down.
Yeah.
All right.
Meanwhile, the woman
Holy
who
moly.
has accused Harvey Weinstein of
That's old news.
sex trafficking. I know. He's getting to be
Old
It's
news.
getting hard for Harvey to keep his place.
Harvey has fucked over so many people that it's almost boring. It's turned into like it's mind numbing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable how busy this guy was with sex.
Thank goodness this woman had her news conference yesterday because today nobody would have even shown up.
Right. Yeah, they'd be
They're
over at the
busy
Today
with
Show.
Matt, yeah.
Busy with Matt. Ay.
I know. So the accuser is Katie Noble. She's a 31-year-old actress who she claims was lured by Weinstein to a hotel room in 2014 after he promised to look at her acting reel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's an
Instead-
old move. That's old school.
Yeah, instead he allegedly undressed her in the bathroom and forced her to touch him.
All right. This is all happening so fast. Can I ask for a ruling?
On what?
You say we take down Matt's photo. What if we put a curtain over it until things are proven?
See, that's calling attention. People will be saying, what's behind the curtain?
Do I have to remove pictures of George? He was accused of something. George Takei? I'm not. Come on.
I don't think
Hey,
we
boner.
are dealing with the same level here.
I see. Okay, so you say keep the picture of George, and you say no to the curtain over Matt?
boner.
I just think you're having people look under the curtain.
I see. So you say no.
And then they'll say, they still have a picture of Matt Lauer up.
What about the massive mural of Harvey Weinstein we have right in your
Well,
office?
you can't get rid of that.
No, that's a beauty. Robin, what do you
Wait
do?
a minute. Let me play you Katie Noble explaining how she first met Harvey Weinstein.
Okay.
1-6.
I'd like to hear that.
And he was with people in which I admired dearly. He was with Naomi Campbell. He had Oprah Winfrey there with him.
Wow.
So she's saying he used Oprah Winfrey and Naomi Campbell to lure her into sex she did not want to have. She also says that he forced himself on her and never kept his promises of putting her in one of his movies.
No,
1-7.
That's not right.
For me, like, meeting him was, you know, like, he was like everything. Now I feel stupid to put so much trust in him.
Yes, Sean.
Hello?
Yeah. Yes.
Am I on the air? Oh, sorry. Hi. Yeah, I wanted to say something to Robin. She seems to be in a real hurry to take down Mac's picture over an accusation. He's not guilty of anything. He
was fired by NBC.
You don't work for him. He doesn't work for you guys. You're talking about taking the picture down as serious, right?
Yeah.
That's why I suggested
why would you take his picture down before he's guilty of anything? He's been accused. It's a big difference.
Yeah, but the picture in Robin's defense is a picture of Matt jerking off.
All right, that information was kept from me.
No, Robin, what about my curtain idea until all this
Look, is there
up?
still a Louis C.K. picture up there?
I don't know. You know what?
He admitted it.
No.
It's in the archives. Listen, there's a Harvey Weinstein picture in the archives.
Well,
no,
I'm
we're
not talking about the
that.
archive.
We're talking about the shit on our wall.
CK hanging up. No.
No. There is none.
See?
No. See?
Louis admitted to something.
That's right.
Well, we haven't heard from Matt yet. You want to keep it up until we hear from Matt?
I'm suggesting a curtain until we hear from Matt. I mean, be fair, Robin. Come on. God. Running out of people.
What, are we out of pictures? We can't we don't have anything else to hang?
You act like we have a lot of pictures. Robin, if you're looking for a laptop this holiday season, check out Razer's new laptop called what? The Blade. The Blade. The Razer Blade is not your average laptop. They have 3 different thin and light models available, all made from solid aluminum. Featuring 4K screens, immersive VR-ready graphics, keyboards with endless color options, a powerful quad-core processor, and all the ports you want and need. Whether you're a creative pro, business professional, pro gamer, or everyday user, Razer says they have the ultimate laptop for you, offering everything needed for on-the-go video and music production, work projects, or watching movies and playing games. Explore Razer's full lineup at razerzone.com/100 for that perfect gift for the holidays. RAZER, and for a limited time, enter code 100 to receive a free gift with your purchase, plus additional savings on select laptops. Razer has the power to match your vision. Check them out today at razerzone.com/100. That's RAZER zone.com/100. By the way, in the interest of honesty, that was Matt on the phone on the last call.
Oh, pleading his case.
Yeah,
all right.
I don't know, Robin. It's also
well,
crazy.
Do you think Matt will speak today?
Do I think Matt will speak today? Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes, I do.
What would be the best way to handle this? Was Al Franken the poster boy for how to react to all of this?
I think Al Franken did it. I think Al Franken did it. Yes. Yes, I do. I think Al Franken handled it in a way that was about as best as you could handle it.
Well, they call that getting out in front of the story.
Do they? I feel he was sincere and genuine.
No. I'm not saying it wasn't sincere.
Right.
But instead of letting it build and build and build, he immediately addressed it.
Yeah. I mean, I do admire that because, you look at this Roy Moore character and, again, innocent until proven guilty. We know all of that. But gee whiz, these women seem so credible. And if you're going to make a decision to vote for someone, I mean, come on. They really don't see. First of all, a lot of them are Republican women. They've always voted for Republican. They don't seem to have an agenda other than they're saying, look, you can't let this guy be United States Senator. And if the good people, and I put quotes around that, of Alabama somehow choose to elect this guy, I'm just disgusted. I'm really disgusted. Now, come on. The Democrat ain't that bad. Vote for the fucking guy.
There's a write-in candidate now you can choose.
There you go.
Yeah.
Something like that. Because I was reading about the Democratic guy. He's not some wild-ass liberal. Yeah, he believes in a woman's right to choose. Come on, and so do you. So does everybody. As soon as you
I
get,
don't know, Howard,
Yes.
about the people of Alabama.
Come on. If you
That might not have reached there yet.
Jesus. Horse shit. Come on, get with the
I
rest
love
of
the
the country.
music.
Yeah, I'm tired. Alabama, do something right for once. I mean, this Democratic candidate was a prosecutor. This isn't a guy who's some wacko. He was a prosecutor. He put people in jail who did bad things. Instead of like he stood up, man, and he did something good for society instead of going into like the corporate law world. I mean, give the fucking guy a break and vote him in. And he's also against, any kind of taking away guns. So, he's down with you. I could be down with this guy, and I'm not. I know, despite what everyone
Alabama
thinks.
has, I would imagine, some big problems.
Right. Get a guy in there who's at least semi-normal. He hasn't
And the least of them is whether a woman has a right to choose.
Get a guy in there who wasn't banned at the mall. But, here's the thing, too. Like, I was even watching Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi and stuff. They're so nice about everything. They should just go, fuck you. Like, they got to be a little more Trumpian. They got to be a little more like, you know what? Come on, dudes.
Well, you can't say the president's always wrong for being that way and then do it.
Right. Well, you know what I mean. He could be a little like, talk like a human being and let me talk.
Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal of Washington is the latest to call for the resignation of Congressman John Conyers of Detroit over sexual harassment allegations by former staff members. One of the accusers is Deanna Mayer, who ran one of Conyers' district offices in Detroit from 1997 to 2005, and she says he made unwanted advances toward her 3 times. 1-8.
Who's that?
This is about Congressman Conyers.
Oh.
I think he is depraved. I think he's evil. I think he's despicable. He's dishonest.
So Congresswoman Jayapal tweeted that it wasn't easy to make the call, as she has looked up to the 88-year-old for decades for his civil rights activism. Conyers returned to Detroit last night after a meeting with the Congressional Black Caucus. His attorney says the meeting did not include pressure to step down.
Yeah, Chris.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey, Howard, how are you?
Okay, man.
So, question for you. Well, back in the 80s and 90s when the FCC was charging you for, all the aggressive government regulations and you were claiming your innocence, why doesn't Roy Moore get the same innocence until proven guilty?
Well, completely different. First of all, what went on with me in the government was a question of what is free speech? Why is sex talk or mention of genitals a bad thing? Evidently, according to what I'm reading in the paper, everyone's busy with their genitals. I'm just talking about it. That was the discussion. It was about speech and what is free speech.
And let me say there was complete transparency because everything was said on the air and recorded.
Right. So what you're talking about with the selection of a United States Senator and Roy Moore, when you have 7 women who come forward who seem fairly credible, they're not looking for some sort of retribution. They're just saying, look, enough is enough. We're Republican women and we don't want this guy because he did terrible things to us. On top of that, I mean, the guy didn't even as a judge understand the separation of church and state. I mean, there's enough there where you go, there's at least 50 different reasons why you wouldn't want this guy in a government about the United States when the guy doesn't get basic concepts. So,
now, by the way, on the political side, I agree with you. Everyone has an opinion. Whether they agree with me or not is irrelevant. But when someone's accusing someone of something else, I mean, at the base of everything we have in our country is the right to be you're innocent until proven guilty.
Yes, that's true. But unfortunately, we're having an election, a special election in 3 weeks? So you got to make a decision. And I'm saying the guy at least running for the Democrat, he's not some wackadoodle. He's a guy who was a prosecutor. In fact, Doug Jones I'm talking about, he prosecuted a case where 4 young black girls were killed in a church bombing. This is a guy who's given a public service. He's not some creepy lawyer who's out there just trying to make a buck for himself.
He hasn't been thrown off the bench twice.
Yeah, I mean, thrown off the bench twice, and you can vote for the guy. Forget the fucking allegations with the women. I mean, come on. Where is the standard? Where are the standards?
That part, it's more.
And I'm with you. You know, there could always be a case where some woman is, wacky and wants to accuse somebody. But geez, this is a group of women who are not known for making wacky accusations. I mean, you got to put some of this together and say maybe this isn't the best guy. I mean, also he was waving around a gun on stage. At the very least, why are you waving a gun on stage?
And let me just say one thing.
And by the way, at the very least, at least Doug Jones doesn't dress like a fucking cowboy howdy doody motherfucker. I mean, what kind of outfit? That's a disturbing outfit.
No, how about Matt Lauer for a second? Robin, how about letting the guy at least make a statement, either admitting or defending himself, before we take his picture down? And
no, what Robin is referring to is that NBC has done some sort of investigation.
In 2 days?
Yep. I understand what you're saying. There's something going on that we don't know about. So Robin's ruling was a good one, but
I know everything.
She knows everything. You can't argue with that.
Why couldn't it be just a big corporation trying to cover their ass?
All right, so what you're saying, maybe we should just put the curtain around the picture. Is that your vote?
Yeah, put the curtain. Give the guy, cut the guy a break and let him at least make.
All right, he's getting the curtain.
Look.
You know who else dresses like a cowboy? Imus. I just thought about it. Roy Moore and Imus. Right?
And that's another reason not to vote for him.
Yeah, why would you vote for a guy who dresses like Imus? Like if I was if I was in Alabama, I'd say, listen, motherfuckers, I'm the Democrat, but listen, you got a guy who's dressed up like a fucking cowboy.
And it's too small.
The hat's way too small. What do you want, Ralph? I'm trying to wind the show down, and this guy decides to call in. What'd you just wake up?
I'm sorry. That last caller was so dumb.
Yeah.
So obviously they have some sort of evidence on Matt Lauer. They're not just going to fire their main guy over nothing.
What do you want?
Quickly, I know Robin is doing her recording for her Christmas album.
That's correct.
Do you have a request?
I do. I think you should do such a great job with the song. Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas."
Oh, it's definitely on the list.
Oh, great,
okay.
Ralph, you're right. All right, now I know why you called.
Thank you for the gift.
All right, thank you. When are you recording today?
Today.
You're going to get it all done in one day?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That's we pride ourselves on.
By the way, I want to say the picture of Matt hanging up in our office is also Savannah Guthrie's in it. Is it fair to her?
No, it's not. Can we sort of cut Matt out of the picture?
You're suggesting you're going to put just a half a curtain on the picture? All right.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, half a curtain until all this is...
it's sort of like what they did with Kevin Spacey in House of Cards.
Yes.
Or was it? No, that movie he did. They figured out how to cut him out of the movie.
Ring's mission is to make neighborhoods safer. I want to say that. With all this stuff, all this sex going on, you better wire up your house.
You got to have a camera.
Ring says over 1 million people use the Ring video doorbell to help protect their homes. Ring knows home security begins at the front door, but it doesn't end there. So now what they're doing is they're extending that same level of security to the rest of your home with the Ring Floodlight Cam. Just like Ring's amazing doorbell, Floodlight Cam is a motion-activated camera and floodlight that connects right to your phone with HD video and two-way audio that let you know the moment anyone step on your property, see and speak to visitors, even set off an alarm right from your phone. You know, with Ring's Floodlight Cam, when things go bump in the night, and Floodlight Cam lets you keep an eye on your home from anywhere. God bless you. Ring Floodlight offers the ultimate in home security with high-visibility floodlights and a powerful HD camera that puts security in your hands. With Ring, you're always home. Save up to $150 off a Ring of Security kit when you go to ring.com/100. Ring.com/100. Yeah, that's ring.com/100. Take it, Robin. Ring.com. Yeah. Aha.
Where did Robin go?
Went to the bathroom.
There we go.
There she is. Ring.com.
Whoa.
Ring.com, honey. Yeah. All right. you're ready to record, I'll tell you that. Go ahead. That's a good song. You got to do it. Yeah, that's right. Ring. 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 Ring.com. Okay.
You heard what North Korea did yesterday.
Yes.
North Korea says the missile used in its latest launch can reach all of the U.S. mainland.
Do you think we should put a curtain over Kim Jong-un's picture that we have hanging in the hall?
He was such a good guest, but I think a curtain is
We've known him for years. You know, that would be a good hallway. Instead of putting up all our fancy friends, why don't we just put up like Kim Jong-un and the Ayatollah and put people like that up?
And what would that say to people when they walk in here?
So get the fuck out. Something wrong.
North Korea state media said it successfully tested a new intercontinental ballistic missile that can carry a nuclear warhead. The missile flew several hundred miles before splashing down in the Sea of Japan early yesterday. Defense Secretary James Mattis
Are we going to war, Robin? Is that what you're telling me?
Higher than any other northern or North Korea missile. President Trump said it's a situation the U.S. will handle. So he doesn't seem to be concerned.
What is it, Jeff?
Howard, I got to tell you, we haven't spoken in a long, long time. I don't know who Jeff from Boston is, by the way, but you know who this is, clearly. Okay. Talking about North Korea, we're going to send them the biggest, fattest bomb to this slant that he has ever seen. It is going to be...
All right.
Yeah, really.
I guess he was doing his Trump.
Yes.
Was that what the impression was?
I think so.
What did he say? Slant?
We're going to send the bomb to the slant, yes.
Everybody coming up with material today.
President Trump is standing strong with South Korea and Japan after that missile launch. He spoke with the leaders of both countries yesterday and all agree that the North possesses a great risk. Poses a great risk. He had a similar conversation with the Prime Minister of Japan. All three countries agreed that the ballistic missile launch undermines the North's security and further isolates it from the international community.
Imus is pissed at you, Robin, for making fun of his outfit and saying his hat was too small for his head. Yeah, go ahead, Imus.
Quack, quack. Oh, shut up, you. I bet your twat is nappy, too. Quack, quack.
All right. Try to speak civilly. If you want to have a rebuttal, go ahead.
You know, I don't take that Amish red salsa of mine. I give you the shits. I got to force feed it to you. Quack, quack.
Oh, boy. It's not a good Imus. He hasn't heard Imus in a long time, apparently.
Yeah, no one has. That's why it's hard to do an impression, right?
That could be a problem. A team of scientists from MIT and Harvard have created artificial muscles that could give robots super strength.
Oh, no.
See, this is what I'm telling you. That AI is a dangerous thing.
I'm all for AI. I like it.
The material was inspired by origami.
I need artificial muscles. Look at what I got going on.
When you see origami, does it inspire you to anything?
Yes.
What?
It inspires me to stay locked in the house. The dumbest fucking thing.
It can lift 1,000 times its own weight.
Wow.
Cock ring activated.
Uh-oh, there's our AI.
Oh, don't put any muscle on this one.
You.
This is the Ronnie robot. Hi, Ronnie robot.
Uploaded by the World of Howard Stern channel.
I'm going to stick it in Robin's ass.
Oh.
What a robot.
Ronnie, it's also quite flexible, and researchers hope it can be used to provide stronger robots that can perform more delicate tasks than more rigid machines.
Can you believe?
Fuck you.
Can you believe there's a robot that wants to stick it in your ass? I mean, what is with you? You trapped everybody.
You know what? If this keeps up, there's going to be one for you, too.
I bet.
The scientists also...
Fuck this all! Fuck everybody!
speculate that the muscles could one day help robots perform tiny work inside the human body, as well as carry out massive building projects on Earth and beyond.
This just in, Ronnie the robot is replacing Matt Lauer.
2.0, motherfucker.
Ronnie 2.0.
Get ready for the lawsuits, I would say. If Ronnie, the robot, replaces Matt Lauer.
Goodbye.
Let's go to Amber. Amber, you're on the air in Kentucky.
Hey, Howard, how are you?
Okay.
I'm a girl. I've had stuff happen to me, but a lot of these chicks coming out on Harvey Weinstein, and I'm not saying it's right, but to me, they're just kind of slutty to sleep with him in hopes of a part for a play. Have some respect for yourself.
Well, Amber, that's kind of a naive position to have. I mean, these women didn't go up to his room for sex. They went up for meetings, which is a common thing in Hollywood, to meet with someone. I think you're being a little bit off base.
But could they have told him no? I mean, I've been in situations where I'm like, no, get away, and I'll leave.
Some women said that a no wasn't enough.
Yeah, that they were like either pinned or they were, or he'd whip his cock out and jerk off into a plant or something like that.
Could they have not went and told somebody?
Well, of course, but you got to understand something. I know women who are close to me who have been sexually assaulted and never told anyone.
And I have been too.
Yeah.
And did you speak right away?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you
well,
did?
Good for you.
But I know women who did not, and for a variety of reasons. Some thought it was their own fault, which it was not.
And I understand that with younger children, but it's just I'm not saying it didn't happen. I totally believe it did. I just don't understand why an adult woman wouldn't take up for herself.
Amber, I just want to make sure. Is your real name Angela Lansbury?
No, I'm not Angela.
All right. Thank you, Amber. All right. Well, whatever.
Apple says it's working to fix a serious bug in its Mac operating system.
Yeah.
The flaw in the most recent Mac OS High Sierra allows entry to the computer without using a password.
Right.
It also allows access to administrator rights. Apple says Mac users can set a root password to prevent unauthorized access while it works on the fix.
I found one woman who has never been sexually assaulted. In fact, men seem to avoid her. Yes, Marianne.
How can they call me with this voice?
Have you ever seriously though? Have you ever been assaulted?
No, I haven't. I mean, I don't have the package, Howard, and when I open my mouth, forget about it.
Right.
Listen to me. Ryan Seacrest, were you on break? He also had alleged charges against him.
We talked about that.
Wait. Did you see his hair is orange now? So maybe he needed that other stylist because his hair is pure orange, Howard. Howard?
Are you accusing Ryan Seacrest, the co-host of Kelly and Ryan,
what a boss says that
of coloring his hair? Because
bright orange.
I gotta be honest with you, I ran into him the other day. He's still as handsome as ever. I gotta give him that.
Where did you see him, Howard?
What?
Where did you see him? Did he say
I don't want to go into the whole thing. Yeah, well, of course we said hello.
Oh, because he's a little... Well, didn't he come on the show and talk about how he got in with Kelly and that Michael Strahan and all that happy horseshit? Howard...
But he didn't appear to be coloring his hair, but you're accusing him of coloring his hair. There you go, Robin. A lot of accusations flying around.
Oh, my goodness.
Put a curtain over his picture. I'll tell you, that Marianne's voice is a rape whistle, which is why exactly that she's safe.
She's safe.
She's the one woman who's safe. They hear that voice, they go, okay.
The Supreme Court is weighing in on the digital age debate. The justices are scheduled to hear arguments on whether police need a search warrant for cell phone location information routinely collected by wireless companies. How do you feel about that?
I don't know, worn out.
No. Do you want them to be able to track your phone without a warrant?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't care. I got nothing to hide.
Carpenter versus United States involves a map. Suppose one day.
Go ahead. Yeah, break it down for me. I'm too tired.
Through no fault of your own.
Thank you.
You walk in on a situation.
Go ahead.
That is against the law.
Right.
You feel compelled to help out in that situation.
That isn't happening. You got it all wrong.
Okay.
I'm out the door.
All right.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Then maybe you don't want to be called as a witness, but your phone will let them know that you were there.
Halt! It's Brent Hatley here.
Yeah, I'm okay for that.
You'd be a witness.
No, I'm okay for my phone to be a witness.
Oh, you. All right.
My phone is very brave, by the way.
The case, Carpenter versus the United States, involves a massive string of cell phone thefts and armed robberies at Radio Shack stores in Michigan and Ohio. Police tied the thieves to the holdups by matching cell phone location data from the ringleader's wireless provider and dates of the robberies.
I'm still over here trying to decide what color curtain to get for the mat photo.
I think a black curtain would be
Oh, come on.
appropriate.
Okay.
What?
Really?
What do you want to put it? What? It's got to be colorful?
No, we do have a decor. Why do
want
we
it
have
to
to say
match?
it? Yeah, I do.
Oh, my goodness. A big tax bill is moving to the floor of the Senate. The Senate committee signed off on the bill on a party line vote of 12 to 11 yesterday. Senate Republican leaders hope to get the bill passed by week's end. However, some Republicans are on the fence, and the GOP controls the Senate by a very thin margin of 52 to 48. Democrats called the tax bill a big gift to the nation's wealthiest people and corporations.
Mm. Okay.
If you crack a window at night, you might sleep better.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Your mother, didn't she always sleep with a window open?
I need air. I wanted my parents to get an alarm system for their home, and like they'd been robbed like 4 times.
Yes.
My mom was listening. I'm not gonna be a prisoner in my own home. And I go, Mom, it's ridiculous. I like to crack a window. I need fresh air. Well, after the 4th time they got hit,
She started closing those windows.
You don't need that.
You're fine.
Shut up with the air. Yeah.
Well, a Netherlands study says that people who slept in rooms with better ventilation seem to get more quality shut-eye.
Yeah.
The increased airflow from an open window lowered carbon dioxide levels. That, in turn, was tied to fewer nighttime awakenings and all-around deeper sleep.
My wife and I are always freezing, so, we...
Well, why don't you turn on some heat?
No, I don't like heat when I sleep. I don't like heat.
Nor do I, but I bundle up a lot.
That's what I do. I bundle up. I'm like a mummy. You should see me on my back.
Is it the end of football? Is
Yes.
that what we're seeing?
Yes.
A new study says young football players can have measurable changes in the brain after only one season of play.
If I told you, if you care about your kid, gee, there's this place they can go after school and damage their brain. Wouldn't you be brought up on child abuse charges if you let them go?
Researchers at the University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center in Dallas say that's true even if youngsters who have not had concussions. So it hurts even if you don't suffer a concussion.
Gary let his kids play football, and I said, Gary, how can you do that? Gary, answer the charges.
I guess we didn't know then what
I told you.
Well, you're a genius.
Thank you.
Did Gary play football?
Yes, I did. I did.
Well, then maybe there's your answer.
And look at me. I'm fine.
Oh, thank you, this fucking genius.
Would you let your kids play today, knowing what you know?
It would be a much tougher decision. I have to admit.
Oh, so it's still not a no.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. Fred, what do you make of that?
Absolutely not.
Right.
I'm glad I had a daughter and I don't have to argue
right.
with him.
I wouldn't let my son play football.
They found changes that can lead to traumatic brain injuries and mental disorders. Researchers say the vast majority of head impacts that players experience don't cause concussions, but they still have a residual effect.
I wouldn't let my cats play football. I love them.
They say it's something that needs a lot more study among youth football and high school players.
Join the wrestling team. You want some body contact.
What happens when you go into a restaurant and there are pictures of food on the menu?
I know I'm in a shitty restaurant. Like, it's not high end. It's probably good food, but, I know I'm not like at John George. I know that. I know I'm not at Nobu.
There's no pictures of John George.
Yeah, you go to Nobu. You don't see any pictures of, like, rock shrimp. That's what I know. And usually they're covered in plastic.
Point to what you want.
Yeah, they're usually covered in plastic in case I spill something on them.
A new study says people are more likely to overeat if they smell food or look at menus with pictures of food.
Really?
Researchers at the University of Michigan say those food cues make people feel hungrier and led them to eat 220 more calories than people in areas without food cues. So, something to think about.
I feel like eating myself up.
I understand, Wendy. It's a very important thing, and that's what's happening.
Thanks, Robin. And I'm just going to leave you with a thought, if I may. As I do each and every show, I'm going to tell you about the great Untucked shirts. You look like shit in a long, bulky dress shirt. You really do. You may think you look casual, but really you just look sloppy. And that's why Untucked was invented. They make shirts specifically designed to be worn untucked. Get with it. It's a casual shirt that falls at the perfect length every time. How do they do it? I don't know, but they do it. These shirts are so well made that GQ called them perfection. You're never going to have to sacrifice style for comfort again. And now Untucked makes shirts for women too. Yeah, women know this struggle to find shirts attractive enough to turn heads but sturdy enough to withstand an active lifestyle. They know shirts for her that are effortlessly casual, incredibly versatile, and designed to last. An exciting addition to the Untucked collection. Log on to untucked.com. Check out the new fall arrivals for men and women. Use promo code FABRIC for 20% off your entire purchase. You can also visit them at one of their more than 20 retail locations across the country. Stop hiding your shirt with your pants and your pants with your shirt. Untucked.com, your solution to perfecting casual. Use promo code FABRIC for 20% savings.
That's enough.
Here's what to download this week from The Howard Stern Show on the SiriusXM app.
Don't